Okay. Hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching from. Welcome to Let's Grow with Maria again. Welcome to another live. My apologies for being 10 minutes. Is it 10 minutes late? No, 5. I think around 5 or 7 minutes late. Well, my apologies. It's just a setup. I need to try if my mic is working. So those are the setups. I don't want to sit here, then I start looking at what is working and what is not working. So welcome to another live again. So today's topic is all about YouTube growth. And today one is going to be another interactive. It can be anything. It can be Q&A. If you have questions, it's okay for you to ask. Yeah. Just 1 second. Hello, viewers. My apologies. I am so sorry. I think the reason why I always wanted to do the live is due to the background noise. As you can hear, I can't control the boys to be quiet because they are doing their own as well, and I can't control that. So my apologies for that. Just 1 second. Akim, can you lower your voice, please? Yeah? Hey. Lower your voice, please. Okay. That one. Come. Raise your phone. No? I'm guys instantly grow. Understand. Wait, I don't know. Oh, wait. I don't know where my phone is. I'm trying to do this. Are you doing the live thing? Yeah. Again? Wait. Just wait. I'll do it. Oh. I got 1 pump. I'm joking. Actually, I got 2 pump bags. I'm just 1 shot. I got instantly, bro. Are you going to say us again? We get chance. No. I'm actually looking up. Well, I wish I could. Amazing. To do a life is not easy, isn't it? There are lots going on, especially if you're home um, with family. The distraction is too much, but what can we do? As a parent, you still have to maintain your surrounding. So, welcome to my life again. Today's topic is going to base on YouTube growth. Anything you need to know about YouTube growth, how to create your YouTube channel, and how to succeed on YouTube. Especially, I think this year, 2025, is the year of YouTube. YouTube is really monetizing a lot of content creators there, small YouTubers. And if you look at, if you're a YouTuber, you can see a lot of small content creators' content has been pushed to almost every YouTubers. You can see those small content creators, their videos has been pushed out there so that it can generate more views. I think YouTube is just trying their best to see that everybody gets monetized this year. I think that's how we are seeing it. There are a lot of small YouTubers content I'm seeing. Even when I open my channel, you'll see a lot of small YouTubers there, their videos. I think YouTube is trying to promote them. So this is the year where YouTube is monetizing a lot of people. So why now? Now is the time for you to start your YouTube journey. So this is why I am here today to discuss this important topic. We're going to base it on a lot of step by step how to succeed on YouTube. First thing first, before you can succeed on YouTube, there's before you can succeed on YouTube, you need to meet the YouTube criteria. And we all know the YouTube criteria for you to get monetized, to succeed on YouTube, is to have your 1,000 subscribers and as well as your 4,000 watch hour. Despite YouTube has made it easier for us, you will start with 500 subscriber first and 3,000 watch hour. But even that alone doesn't qualify you enough to start earning money. When you have the 500 subscribers, it opens a lot of chances and doors for you. That is the 500 subscribers and the 3,000 watch hour. But you won't meet the threshold for monetization. But the only thing is you will still have access to add adverts on your videos, and other benefits will come with it, but not monetizing. So when you fully get your 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hour, that's how you qualified for YouTube monetization. So I don't know if anyone can hear me. If you can, please let me know. Because I don't want to be talking. I think there was a time when I was trying to do my recording, one of my videos, I think the mic was not turned on. And then at that time, I have to repeat the whole video again because the mic was not on. So I couldn't hear anything. So I don't want to have that same mistakes. So I'm just going to type in on the chat, what's the focus of this video today? Then we can start on. Okay. Okay, I'm going to kneel down to type it out. Where am I typing? It didn't go to the chat. I wasn't typing on the chat. I don't know what's wrong. Okay. Now, if anyone can see what I've just typed on the chat, it's just to give you a heads up of what topic is for today. So tell me where you're watching from. If you're just joining in, welcome and thank you for watching. And please tell me where you're watching from. And let me know what is your thought, because today's topic is all about YouTube growth. Whatever you need to know about YouTube, that is the discussion for today. You want a Q&A as well, we can go over Q&A. So I've got some few points that we need to go through just to discuss about YouTube growth. Like I said at the beginning, I think this year, 2025, is the year of YouTube monetizing a lot of YouTube channels. If you check on your YouTube studios, you check on your YouTube channel, you will see a lot of small YouTubers, their content, YouTube is pushing them out there so that they can get more views and then more subscribers in order for them to get monetized. A lot of small content creators have been monetized this year. So this year is the best year for you to start your YouTube journey if you haven't started yet. So my main focus today is how you can grow your YouTube channel, how you can get there so that you will be part of the YouTube monetization for this year. So don't miss out. Or if you have any question that you want to pop in, anything you need to know, just leave it on the comment section below. There and there we can discuss it. Yeah. All right. So let's start. What is the focus of today's? First of all, we all know that before you can be monetized on YouTube, there are certain criteria that you need to meet before you can be monetized. Monetize in the sense of when YouTube will start paying you money. You become a partnership with YouTube, and YouTube starts paying you money. And then, but before you can become a YouTube partnership and monetize, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours before you can get to that level. YouTube has also made it easier for small YouTubers. You can start with 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hour, and then a lot of opportunities will open there for you. Although you won't start getting money yet, you won't start getting money from YouTube, but there are some other opportunities that will open for you if you reach up to 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hour. You start earning money from advertisements when they put adverts on your um, videos, as well as other brands will start contacting you. Until when you hit the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hour, that is when you are qualified enough to get paid from YouTube. So that is the eligibility you need to get through. And so today we're going to focus on, before you can become a YouTuber, before you can even think of starting a YouTube, the first thing first you need to think of is your niche. What is a niche? A niche is something that you are so passionate about, something that you like doing, something that you love doing, something that you know that you can do it even when you close your eyes, you know it. Because the reason being is why you should choose a niche that you know so well. Because when you picked that niche should be your niche. So you won't lose ideas, because when you choose something that you don't know, you took it as your niche. When you lose ideas, that's when the trouble comes. Because when you become a YouTuber, you focus on one niche, and then you start changing that niche on the same channel. YouTube will not know what your channel is for. If your channel is for tutorial, teaching people about YouTube, let it be for YouTube only. Don't teach about YouTube and then you come and start teaching about food, and then you come and start teaching about sport. People will get confused, because people come to your channel because of the first video they saw that this is your niche. So each time they want to know a particular subject or topic about that, is your channel they will search for. They will come to your channel to look for that same whatever they wanted to watch for that video. But if they come to your videos and then they came in and they found different topic, they will think that you are into different niche. So they won't come, because the first reason why they come to your channel is for a particular niche that you are. But if you change your niche to something else, that will give them the reason to come out of your channel and go elsewhere. So make sure you identify your niche. Your niche is something that you really love doing, you're passionate about. It's something that you generate ideas, so that ideas will never run out of you. So please be mindful of that. Your niche should be your niche. That is the first key you need to find. So after finding your niche, then the next thing now you need to look out for is looking at how you can create your YouTube channel. There are a lot of features that you need to set up on your channel. And if you miss any of those settings, that is when you struggle at the beginning. But when you get it right at the beginning, when you set your channel right at the beginning, and then you will go as smoothly as possible towards monetization. If you check for my videos where it stated how to create your YouTube channel, it will show you step by step on how to create your YouTube channel. So if you put in all those settings, all those features, that will make your YouTube journey as easier as possible. It will grow much faster than you can imagine. So that's the second thing you need to think. After your niche, then you look at how you can create your YouTube channel. Then the next thing is how to make your videos. Your videos is the key point. When you choose a niche, you started making your videos. First thing first, at least do up to 5 videos, because if you upload just one videos, people might not recognize you. If I were you, at least record up to 5 videos, you put them aside. Those videos make them look very valuable. Your introduction, that is when you can hook people if they can stay to watch your videos, or if they can click out immediately they click in. So make sure you optimize your videos. Your videos make them very, very interesting. I will advise maybe record up to 5 videos, you put them aside since you're just starting. So you haven't get to that being consistent yet. So record up to 5 videos now, you put them aside, looking at them, look at the editing, optimize them, your introduction, make them very, very interesting. So when you get to upload those 5 videos, I've got another video that shows you how to upload videos step by step. That's the right way. You can check out for that video as well. So when you upload all these 5 videos, you look at all the settings that are necessarily on that video. Then that is when the YouTube algorithm will now start showing or pushing your videos to the right audience that it is for. So that is why it's very, very important to set your channel with the right features first. And then when you upload your videos, then boom, then you can see with the right settings, you will see how well they will do. So that is it. So when you have uploaded those 5 videos that I've recommended, you've already made them very valuable. The next thing that comes now, that's where the hard work comes in. Now you've uploaded your videos. So you don't just stop. That is where the work starts. That is how the work started. The next thing now is how to be consistent. Because you can't just upload those 5 videos and then it just disappeared. He said, oh, I've done my best. No, that is when you started. That's why I said, before you start, make sure you record 5 videos at least to upload them on that first time. That can make it very, very easier for you. And then after, when you upload those 5 videos, then you look at your consistencies. You look at the time that works for you. Look at the time that really works for you to upload your videos. Consistencies is the key of a YouTuber. When you become consistent, that is how you grow very, very fast and quicker to your monetization journey. If you say you are uploading 3 times a week or 2 times a week, make sure you maintain that 2 times a week or that 3 times a week. And not only the 2 times or 3 times a week, but also choose the particular dates that you are uploading and the times. That is a key point. If you're uploading Tuesdays and Wednesdays, make sure it's Tuesdays and Wednesdays you are uploading every week. If you say that Tuesdays and Wednesdays you're uploading at 6 a.m. or 10 a.m., make sure it's 6 a.m. or 10 a.m. you are uploading. The reason is because when you start generating viewers, you started having audience that likes watching your content. You have given them that this is the time, this is the date that you are uploading. So you are giving them the opportunity to watch that video at that time. Because what happens is when you upload a video, immediately when you upload the video, there are some certain times when if that video doesn't have any views, then the YouTube algorithm will think that maybe this video is not value, people are not watching it. And then the time that they will use to recommend it, it won't be recommended by anyone because they think that your video is not valued, nobody is watching it. So that is why it is very, very important to upload your videos consistencies at the time that you have chosen. Make sure it's a time that works for you, a time that is working for you. So that is a very, very key point. So another thing we need to look at is, despite being consistent, despite making your videos very nice, very lovely, another thing you need to look at. 1 second, please. My son is too loud. My apologies. So where were we? Okay, we're done with consistencies. So I did mention, no matter how consistencies you are, no matter how value your content are, no matter how good looking everything comes out, the next thing is your keywords. Like, for example, just a second. Your keywords is very, very important because despite you make your videos very nice, very beautiful, your keywords, there is a certain area, I think I will make a videos about that as well. Your keywords will determine if your videos can be searchable. Because on YouTube and Google as well, people are searching the internet every minute, every hour. About millions of people are searching the internet every minute. So make sure your videos is part of those searching they're searching. When they said keywords is something that people will use to search the internet. Let me say, for example, if I go to Google, I want to know how to create a YouTube channel. I'll just type in how to create a YouTube channel. Immediately, you will see a lot of drop down will come. So when I click it, it will show me a lot of options, videos to watch on. So make sure your keywords, you include all those search words, the keywords on your channel. Make sure they included all those search words so that your channel can be searchable easily as possible. So that is very, very important. I'll make a video that talks about how to implement the keywords on your channel. So you will know what to include on your keywords. So that is a very, very important. Your SEO should always be optimized. The keywords, they need to be optimized. There are certain keywords that you need to put on so that when they search your channel, it will come up to whoever is searching for a topic that you are into. What is your niche? So that is very, very important. I will drop down one of the apps that I did download that really, really helps me to create keywords as well as ideas. This app is called vidIQ. If you download this app that called vidIQ, sometimes when you lose these ideas, this will help you to generate ideas. When you lost of ideas, this will help you. This app will also help you to search for keywords. It's a very, very good app. So if you're a YouTuber, I will encourage you to download this app. It will really help you if you want to get monetized as quickly as possible. not just ideas and not just for keywords. It also helps you how to look at titles and thumbnails. So if I were you, I would encourage you to download that app. It's really, really helpful to generate ideas, your search keywords, as well as how to look at titles and how to look at thumbnails. So download that app. It will work for you where you get stuck. So those are the areas you need to think. So the next thing now we need to look at, like I just said, your title. Make sure when you're uploading, when you created your videos, your title is very, very important, because your title is what will attract someone to click on your videos. How you do your title is how people can be attracted to come and click on your videos. How do you do your title? Your title, you can't just generate it. Look at go to Google and search for maybe your videos that you're talking. If you're talking about how to cook, you can just type in on the Google search engine, and then you click in how to cook. Then you see the videos that comes in, you see the titles. So if that title, you use that title, you can use any of those titles. It's not, you won't get any copyright. It's a title as long as your content is different to that title. So that's the title you can put on your videos, which is similar to the video that you're talking. In that way, anytime somebody is searching for that particular topic, your videos will be amongst those search engine. So it is very, very important to looking at your title. Make sure your title is a eye-catchy. And when you download this app as well, vidIQ as well will help you to generate how you can style your title to be more attractive. Let me say, for example, if you say, okay, today I'm going to show you, or my title, how to travel to go to France, or this video, I'm going to show you how to travel to France. If you just put that title like that, nobody will be interested to know, because everybody have access to go to France. How about you say 3 things to do whilst in Paris or whilst in France? This video shows you 3 things to do whilst in Paris. So you see how you style the title. So people will be very, very curious to know what are these 3 things to do whilst you are in France. Instead of them, instead of you making your title as this video, how to go to France, then if you divert it, 3 things to do whilst in France. So you are attracting people to come and look at your videos because they wanted to know, they are so curious to know what are those 3 things to do whilst you're in France. So this is how you style your title. So your title is a key point when people can search and look at your videos. So it's a very, very important thing. Make sure your title is also part of your keywords that you are creating is searchable. And the next one is your thumbnail. Your thumbnail is also a very important role for you to grow on YouTube, for you to generate viewers and as well as subscribers. Your thumbnail will be the first thing that attracts people. Thumbnail is the top cover of your videos. You know, like when you upload videos, that picture that comes in first is called the thumbnail. That is the cover of your video. It's called thumbnail. How you design your thumbnail, that is how people can be attracted to click on it. And your thumbnail as well should have a title. But the title on your thumbnail should be different to the title of the video. Let me say, for example, your thumbnail is the one that has a short title. Make sure the title on your thumbnail is very short, is the one that is an exclamation, like something that will pop out, like for say, watch this now on your thumbnail. People will say, what does this content creator means? Watch this now. Then they will look at the title and say, oh, maybe they are talking, okay, watch this now. Then at your title, you can say how to create a YouTube channel. You say, oh, so let me see. So that is how you make your thumbnail very eye-catchy, very, very interesting, that will allow people to click on it to come and watch what is exactly you are talking about. So that is a key point, very, very important. If you get all these settings correct, this will help you to work your way through to monetization. Monetization is a key point. This is a time when YouTube is monetizing people really, really fast. So the next point we are looking at is your description. Description. You know, when you are uploading your videos, there is a section where you write your description. Your description should align with what your video is, what you're talking on your videos. Your description will tell the viewers what you are going to talk about. Make sure it is aligned to your topic. So this is very, very important. So another thing you need to look at is your hashtags. You know, on your videos, there are another section that says hashtags. Your hashtags as well is a search engine optimization. The keywords that you put in there is also similar to keywords, but they are hashtags. So it is very, very important to make sure your hashtags are something that is searchable, because each videos needs to have an hashtags. Those hashtags is what people can search. When people search on the internet, your videos will come pop up straight away. I'll make another video that will show you how to add hashtags on your videos. That is very, very important. Another topic we are looking at is your sharing your content to social media. You can also share your content to social media. Like for instance, if you have Instagram, you have Facebook account, you have TikTok account, or you have what's this other one? It used to call Twitter, but now it's called X, isn't it? So you can also share your content to those social media as well. That is a way to promote your videos. Don't wait for YouTube. I know we all says wait for YouTube to make the recommendation for your videos. But if you want to get monetized really, really quick, really, really fast, you can go ahead and promote your channel link as well to those social media. Advertise your channel, advertise what you're doing. You have friends there. If you see some of these content creators, when they said, oh, I've just started my channel 1 month ago or 2 months ago, and you see them, they've already generated a lot of views and they've got monetized. You never know, because if you look at their social media platform, that is their other social media platform, they have generated a lot of um, followers there. So when they get to advertise their channel link on that social media, so those people will then subscribe on their channel and watching their videos if they are interested. So based on that, they are qualified enough to get monetized as quickly as possible. So unlike other people who hasn't got those followers on other social media, it will take you a long time for you to generate those subscribers as well as view counts to get your monetization journey. So why don't you promote your channel to other social media so that you can get so fast to your monetization journey? So another thing we need to look at is how you can collaborate with other content creators there. So you know, sometimes we all help each other, especially if you're a small YouTuber, you're just starting, you need to collaborate with other content creators there. See what is working well for them, especially if you're just starting and you haven't got a clue on what is going well and what is not going well. So by watching other content creators there, you see what is working for them. You can apply that on your channel as well. Sometimes you can share ideas. Maybe there are some mistakes that you are doing And then, but when you share ideas, then you will actually know what you're doing, if you're doing the right thing or if you're doing the wrong thing. So that is very, very important. Okay, so just 1 second. Oh, God. Hmm. Okay. Uh, Sometimes it's so tiring talking, isn't it? I'll talk and then I'll take a breath first and then I will continue. Okay, so we've done with collaboration with other content creators. And so when you're collaborating with other content creators, that's a way of sharing ideas and gaining some examples from what is working well from those content creators. And then you got to apply it onto your channel. And that is also a way of building a community, because when you're joining those content creators as well, like going on their live show, when they're doing their live stream, you interact, you engage there. Sometimes maybe you get stuck on some activities that you're doing. You just pop the question there, and then it's not even the content creator that will answer that. Maybe the community on that life that you are, they will respond to you, and then you can also build a community there. This is how good it is when you collaborate with other content creators there. It is very, very important. Then another thing you need to look at is engaging with your audience. Make sure when you are uploading your videos, when people make comments on your videos, this is very, very important for you to respond to that comment. Don't wait until 2 days or after 24 hours to respond to that comment. Make sure you generate your time. Do a timetable, a time when you can sit down to respond to all your comments. Create a time. It is very, very important, because when people make comments on your videos and you don't respond to them, they will think that you are not talking to them, you are not engaging to them. So make sure you respond to comments, people's comments. That is very, very important, because the reason why they put that comment maybe is a questions they want answer from. So if you respond to them, they will keep coming back for more. If they stuck on something, they will come to your channel and pop in that question again, because they know you are there to help them, that you are engaging with them, and then you value them when they come to your channel to watch you, that you value their appearance to come here. That is very, very important. And also, when you're responding to comments, this is how the YouTube algorithm will think that, oh, your channel is a very value content. Or if it's a video, people commented and you responding, this is how they get to value that video, because they think that your video is very active, is very engaging, people likes it. And that is how YouTube, the algorithm will push that video to more people out there, knowing that this is interesting. Because what YouTube wants, YouTube wants people to stay in their platform, because the more people stay in their platform, the more people watch. That is how they make money. So if you produce videos that people stay in to watch and you're engaging with them, you are making money for YouTube. And at the same time, you are making money from YouTube. So it's vice versa. So make your videos very value, and when people makes comments, respond to them. Find a way. Don't wait until 24 hours to respond to those comments. Respond to them. When people commented, that shows that your video is very value, and that is how YouTube can recommend that videos are far. So that is very, very important. So another thing we need to focus on, um, when you are in the middle, or the middle of, because I'm not encouraging at the beginning, I will always say is in the middle of your videos and also at the end of your videos, you need to call for action. Call for action is encouraging people to like, subscribe, or comment on your videos. I know we are not, sometimes when people are watching your videos, they might forget to even subscribe. Sometimes, especially those interesting videos, people will watch to the end and they will forget to subscribe. They will forget to hit the like button or even make a comment. So you can remind them, maybe as the video goes towards the middle, you can remind them to make a comment or to hit the like button, or don't forget to subscribe. You need to call for actions. Don't wait until the end. So you need to tell them. Don't do it at the beginning of the videos, because when you do it at the beginning of the videos, what are you telling them to subscribe or like when you haven't told them what the video is about? So it's always advisable at the middle of the videos, when they've already get to that sweet part of your videos. Then you can encourage them to like, comment, and subscribe on your videos. And at the end as well, you can still call for action, so that if those who haven't subscribed or like it, you're reminding them to do so before the end of the video. That is very, very important, because when people like, comment, and subscribe on your video, this can also push your video very far. YouTube will know that this is a value content, so they will recommend it to maximum people there, and that is your road for your monetization journey. So another thing we need to look at as well is your YouTube analytics. Before you can have a YouTube account or YouTube channel, you need to also download the YouTube Studio app, because your YouTube Studio app, that is where you track your progress of your video. You see how well your videos are doing, or how well your channel is doing. It tells you the basic part, and also it tells you the depth part of your channel. You will know how your videos, how viewers are watching it, and who is watching it, and where are they watching it. Then if you see where the most views are coming, those are the areas you need to focus more. And if you look at your videos and see where you are making progress, that's the area you will focus more. But areas that you're not doing well, because it will tell you how viewers watch your videos. So if you come to a point where you're lacking views, so those are the areas you need to work on to improve on those areas. So that is a very, very important. You need to observe your YouTube Studios analytics very, very frequently, because that will tell you how well you are doing. So it's a very, very key point to be checking your analytics and see how you're doing. This is if you want to get monetized quickly as possible. So those are the key points. So another area we are looking at, and live streams. Sometimes, to get subscribers is quite easy. People to subscribe is quite easy. The most difficult aspect to become monetized is the watch time hour. For you to get those watch time hours, remember, before you can qualify, you need 4,000 watch hours before you can reach the threshold for monetization. And for you to get to that 4,000 watch hour, it's a long, long period. If you look at, if you, your videos, if you're into long form videos, let me say, for example, your videos is up to 10 minutes long. 10-minute long videos, you need like almost 48,000 people to watch your videos before you can reach that 4,000 hours. That is really, really tough. It is really, really hard to get to that threshold. A lot of content creators who have been monetized today, before they get to that stage of being monetized, that was the struggle, the challenge they were facing. They have already got their subscribers, the maximum, even above the maximum requirement, but it's the watch time hour they get struggle on. So the only easier way for you to gain those watch time hours is by going live streaming, which I am doing now. So the more you do your live streaming and the more people watch your live streams, that is how you will generate your watch time hours. This is very, very important. This is if you want to get into that monetization really, really fast. So doing live streams like what I'm doing now, it helps you greatly to generate your watch time hours. So sometimes I know it's very, very difficult to sit down and do live streaming because when you're doing videos, you upload, you do your videos and then you find the time to upload them. But live stream, you need to sit down and do this live shooting like what I'm doing now. And to get that time is very, very hard, is very, very difficult. But if you want to get monetized as quickly as possible, this is the time for you to create those time when you can do your live. That is if you're aiming for watch time hours. You've already got your subscribers, which is the criteria for YouTube monetization. But because you still have those watch time hour, which is very, very hard. I think the reason why YouTube make it very hard for watch time hours, they want people to stay longer on YouTube. When you stay longer, trust me, you know you got a maximum skills as well. It generates your skills, it generates your ideas, it gives you, it opens a lot of door. Honestly, you expand, your experience will expand. You get to know a lot of things to do before you can get to that watch time. I guess maybe that's the reason why YouTube make it very hard for us to get to that 4,000 watch hour. But the only way you can do it as quickly as possible is by doing live streaming. Do live streaming regularly whenever possible, but make sure you create something really, really meaningful. And also because if you can do long form videos can be another area where you can generate watch time hours, but long form videos alone is very tough because it's not to get that 48,000 or 44,000 people to watch your video is very, very hard within a space of 1 year. It's very, very tough, honestly. So why don't you start up setting a time when you can do your live streams? Some people do live streaming on a daily basis. That is those who are a full-time YouTubers. They do their live streaming every day. And those are the people, if you check on them, maybe within the space of 1-2 months, they've already reached their 4,000 watch hour. But like for us who still have other also aside there, not just on YouTube, is very, very hard. So the slightest chance you have, make use of it and do live streaming. Other people do restreaming. But for me, I think I did Restream before. It didn't work for me. The reason is because Restream, it's something that you have to produce a video which is less than 1 minute. You upload it and the video will be playing continuously. You don't need to show your face. You just download the Restream app, and then you leave the video to play on and on repeatedly. It's just a 1 minute, less than a 1 minute video, but it will play continuously for people leave it to up to 10 to 12 hours continuously. But you have to make sure that that video you are playing is a high catchy videos, is an interesting video, is a reaction videos that people will love to watch. So you leave it to play. I know all of us, we are not into comedy. If you're a comedy or you are okay to do that, it's fine. You can use your own videos, but I wouldn't advise you to use somebody else's video. Like people will use other people video to do it, but at the same time those watch time hour will not count when it comes, because YouTube will know where you get those your watch time hours. So for me, I prefer not to do restream. I prefer doing live streaming, which I'm doing now, because this is my face, is my reaction, is me. So when those watch hour populated, is me. YouTube will not reduce it from me because it's me. I'm doing the live. So that's another way to generate watch time hour, by doing live streaming regularly. You generate your hours really, really quick if you want to get monetized and you don't want to wait. Okay, so another another area I wanted to look at, to adjust your strategies. When they said adjust your strategies, sometimes maybe you've done all this, what I've just discussed, maybe it's not working, maybe your watch time hour is still not increasing, your viewers, I'm sorry, pardon me, your viewers are not increasing, subscribers are not increasing, despite you've done all these achievements, all these changes, but nothing is working. So another way to improve is to look how you can strategize your channel as well. What needs to be changed? You're looking at your niche. Is your niche as a trend? Because you need to look at your niche. Is it a trending niche? You look at other content creators. You type in on YouTube and see when was the last time your niche was on YouTube. You look at those content creators who are you are in the same niche. Look at how many views are they getting. You're looking at when was the last time they upload. Looking at the years. Those are the things you need to look at as well. Is your niche a trending niche? That's the question you need to ask by researching on Google to see your niche, people who are into your niche, what are the views they are getting? If they are not getting the views that is recommended, you don't see they are not trending as well, why don't you look at another way when you can niche down, looking at something that is really, really trending? I know, yes, we know we talk about you look at your passion, your niche, like something that you are really, really good at or passionate about. But if that your niche is not a niche that is trending, it's going to be very, very hard, very, very tough for you. So you need to look at a topic that is trending, topic that people are searching, people wants to know, because in this age frame that we are, people want to see something that they can grow with, something that can bring income, something that they can learn so that they can apply it and then income will be generated. That is what people are searching for on the internet. So if you bring in a niche that is not educating people, people are not gaining anything from that, nobody will watch your niche. So you need to niche down, look at the niche that you were talking. If everything I've discussed, you apply it and it's not working. So you need to look at a trending topic and you need to practice on that and you apply it on your channel. So those are the things you need to look at. And the other thing you need to look at as well, by checking on your looking at your if you were doing like short videos, maybe they are not moving, they were not going anywhere. How about looking at long form videos as well? So those are the areas you need to strategize. Look at, you do some changes. Look at other apps that will help you. Maybe your editing is not good. So how about looking at those apps that can edit videos? Some people use CapCut to edit their videos, and it's not just editing. CapCut goes has a lot of features in it that you can use to make beautify your videos. vidIQ as well to look at your thumbnail, title, and ideas. And then another one, people use Canva. Canva also help. It's got a lot of features, but for me, I'm not using Canva. I prefer using CapCut. So it's only two apps I'm using at the moment, which is CapCut and vidIQ. So they are really, really, they help me greatly. So those are the things you need to look at just to populate your videos. And another area you need to look at as well, your posting time. When you're posting videos, have you looked at the time that you are posting? Is it a time that is relevant? Because when you go to your YouTube studios, there is a section that tells you the time that your viewers will be online. So those are the times you need to work on. When your viewers are online, those are the times you need to post your videos. Even if maybe if you're sleeping, you can premiere your videos, schedule it at a certain as that certain time and put it as premiere. Immediately that time comes in, your videos will go live. If that's the time your audience will be online, that's the time they will be watching. So that's another key area, your posting time and your posting date. You need to be consistent on that. And another area we need to look at is your how to add playlist. Playlist is another way of generating views, watch hours, as well as gaining subscribers. Let me just see something, I think. 1 second, please. My apologies. I'm just taking a little breath. Today, I'm not going to stay that long. Um, today's video is going to be a short one, not long, because I need my rest as well. Okay, so another area that will help you to generate more views, more watch hour and subscribers is by adding playlists. I think I make a video around playlists as well, so you can search for that. So playlist helps to get you more views. When you add playlists on your videos, it helps you when somebody click on your playlist immediately, as long as you, first of all, you need to ensure that all the playlists that you're adding, they are related to each other. So those videos are related to each other's. So when people click watch one playlist, they will just continue to watch all those playlists if the topic they wanted to watch is the same topic that you put down on that playlist. So they will continue throughout watching that playlist. And the longer they stay on that playlist, the more watch time hours will generate and the more views you will generate. And also, people can even subscribe at before the end of that playlist. That is how you generate watch hours as well. And another thing is when you add end string. End string is another way to generate views and watch hours. End stream is something that you add at the end of your videos. When the video is ending, and then you add an end stream there, immediately, if it's and make sure back the end stream also is related to the video that just end. So if somebody watch a video and saw the end stream, the title almost related to what they just finished watching, they will click on that end stream and continue watching that video. That is a way of you generating viewers and watch hours. And the last one is adding cards, YouTube cards on your videos. When you're adding cards, make sure it's almost either at the beginning, the middle of your videos. So when your videos is playing, then you add those cards. That cards will pop in. You've got a selection of what you can put on your cards. It can be either a video, it can be either a playlist, or it can be either your channel name. You add it on your videos either at the beginning or towards the middle of your video. If you add that, so immediately the videos play, when it gets to that stage, whatever you add will pop up. So the person can be interested, maybe they can click on that card and maybe wanted to watch more on that. That is a way of generating your views and watch time hour as well. Card is very, very important as well. So those are the features. When you add them on your videos, that will generate more watch time hours, views, and subscribers on your videos. And if you do all this, you add all this on your videos, all of your videos, this will make your journey into monetization very, very easy and quickly. So this is very, very important. Bear in mind that. Okay. I'm going to, I think I've touched all the main points that needs to be discussed. Now it's time for me to listen to you. I'll leave I'll give ourselves maybe in the next half an hour to hear from you. What do you think of everything that I've pointed out? Which area you want me to go over and what you want to know more. I've just covered all this topic, which I'll go over again. So if you want me to repeat anything of that you didn't get well, I'll go through them again and then I'll just give us another half an hour and see if there's any question that will pop on. We talk about focusing on your niche. We talk about engaging videos, which is the hook your viewers. When you hook your viewers in the introduction, the first 10 to 15 seconds can either allow somebody to stay or click out of your videos. That is very, very important. We talk about being consistent of how you are uploading your videos, your time, your date that you choose. Make sure you are consistent. Looking at the keywords, looking at the apps to download that will help you to generate keywords, which is vidIQ. We're looking at your titles. It should be something that is searchable. Looking at descriptions. Look at tags, adding hashtags on your videos. Looking at thumbnails, how to do a thumbnail that will attract viewers there. Looking at how you can promote your channel to other social medias and collaborating with other content creators there where you can build a good communities. We looked at how to respond to comments and the importance of responding to audience comments. And we look at call to actions. That is, how do you encourage people to like, to subscribe, and to share your videos? That you do that at the middle of the videos and at the end, not at the beginning. We also look at your YouTube analytics, how you can track your progress of your channel. If your channel is doing well, your analytics will let you know where you should work more. And also, we look at live streams if you want to generate more watch time hours. We also look at how you can adjust your strategies as well by looking at other tools or equipment you can use, like looking at editing, looking at ideas, looking at something that can make your videos becomes really, really good. The formatting, the posting times, you look at that, and the length of your videos as well. We also looked at playlists, how to add playlists, how to add end strings, and how to add cards on your videos. When you add those 3 items on your videos, that will also generate more watch hours, more views on your videos, and people can subscribe on your videos. So those are the topics we've looked at today. So if you want anything that you want me to go further or explain more, you do not understand, please leave your comments below, pop the questions, and we'll go over it. In the meantime, I will pop out now just to have a bit of cool down and rest. So I'm just waiting for your questions to tell me what your thoughts are with everything we've covered up. I'll just give you a conclusion of what we've covered so far. So if you were not here, you can ask me a question based on all this topic. Then I can answer that. Okay, I'm just waiting.
No, you're shipping. You're shipping. How that sound? Oh no.
I'm still waiting for you to pop the questions. We've got 15 more minutes so we can end this live. Go up to 15 minutes. So if no one comes in, no questions pop out, then we can call it a day today.
How dare you? Back again. Well, I stuck four guys, but just down with the enemy. Compared to Burrow, I don't know. Because I'm good with the new. That's space. 200. What is this guy? Clear.
So we've got 12 more minutes. Just to give you an update, as we all know, I've changed my schedule date I'm posting. My posting schedules or consistency is now on a Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. That is when that's the time that is working best for me now. I usually do it 5 days, which is on the Mondays to Fridays, and because now I've included doing streaming, now I leave it on weekends, which is Saturdays and Sundays, 6 p.m. So I leave it for 6 p.m. to do my live streaming. So because I use those 2 weekends to do my streaming, so I decided to cut down the 5 days during the weekday to do only 3 days. And then those 2 days is not a resting day. That's the day for me to look at ideas as well as looking at how I can record my videos. So those 2 days are still flexible to do anything I want to do. So this is how I work them, which is the Monday and Friday. I leave them flexible to do other things. So this is how I'm going to be consistent. So if you don't see a video for tomorrow, so take it as a day off for me. Yeah, Fridays and Mondays are a day off for me. And then back again Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to upload my valid videos. This time around, they are very, very interesting videos. I've already recorded 2, edit 2 now. It's just for me to sit down now and upload those 2. So I still have to record one more for the remaining 3 days. That is what I'm going to work on. Maybe when I finish this live, so I might record the last one and then maybe use tomorrow to edit it, or any of the days which I'm less busy. So that's how I'm managing my time. So in this sitting, I'm doing my live. Maybe at the end, I will shoot one of the last video for the coming week. And then I've completed this week. So this is how I'm managing my time so that I won't get burnt out. Like I said, I'm trying as much as possible not to get burnt out, because burnt out is real. It can affect you. It did. It did affect me. So now I'm taking it slowly, easy, but at the same time, I want to be consistent, because consistent is the key of becoming a YouTuber. Okay, we've got 8 more minutes before we can call it a day.
Nothing in the shop right now is vegan. Only and you and probably Baloo have it. And John. I mean, you know you've got like very the only shoe I can get is the outfalls, and I don't want to buy shoes.
We've got 6 more minutes. If you haven't got any question to ask, we're going to call it a day. So I'm just waiting for the last question to come, pop in, and then we can call it for a day. Today, like I said, I'm not going to stay for 2 hours because I did one this morning. I did a live this morning. So today we'll leave it for 1 hour, 30 minutes. So we've gone over 1 hour 24 minutes. So we still have six more minutes before we call it a day. So pop in your questions or what do you think on the comment section below, then we can go over it before we call it a day. So I'm waiting for those wonderful questions of yours. Like yesterday, I've got an interesting topic, interesting questions yesterday. One of the audience was asking how to get some clients or views because he's into editing, graphic and design. So he's looking for clients to share how well he can do his editing. So the first thing first I did advise was to create a YouTube channel, because if you want to promote your business, you have a business, opening a YouTube channel is the best way for you to promote your business. Whatever business you have, you need to create a YouTube channel. That's the only way you can generate audience, clients, and viewers. And when you become a YouTuber by promoting your business, that's another way to build a community. And you can collaborate with other content creators there who are also doing the same thing that you're doing. And then you get to promote your business. You got to advertise that on your channel. And then that is how your business will grow. Another thing, again, if you are into other social media platform, let me say, for example, you are into YouTube, or you also have a social media on Facebook. If you have followers on Facebook, you can also bring that, you can change your YouTube name, not your YouTube name, you can change your Facebook name to your YouTube name. So when your Facebook and your YouTube have the same account, so all your followers from Facebook, they can also follow you on your YouTube. That is how you generate views. Okay, let me see. This is from Michael Shako Jackson. Hello, Maria. Today I was live with over 29 viewers and gained 1000K. Is that a good start? Of course, that's amazing. 13K subscribers. Wow, that is amazing. Is it viewers or subscribers? The 13K, is that subscribers or viewers? If it's subscribers, that is a massive achievement. And you can continue that as well, because live, when you do live, that is when you generate more viewers. That is when people interact more. And that is when you generate subscribers, as well as the key point we are all aiming for. The most difficult aspect to become a YouTuber and your journey into monetization is the watch time hour. Wow, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. Honestly, subscribers in just a live. That's how good is that? So now you need to work on, now you reach the threshold for YouTube criteria for subscribers. Now you need to work on your watch time hours. Watch time hours, that's the most difficult part, because you have to have up to 4,000 watch hours before you can qualify enough to become monetize. So the only way you can achieve that by continue doing your live. That is very, very good. That is a massive achievement on just a live, gaining that 13K subscribers. Well done. Congratulations for that. It is hard. I agree with you. Wow. So you got 29K watch hours. So continue doing the live. You are getting there. You are getting there. Let me tell you another secret that I did when I gained my watch hours. I was doing my live like the way I'm doing now. I do my live constantly. I used to do it once a weekend, but now I decided to add Saturdays doing lives. And what I did as well, which I know it is against the YouTube policy. So the times that I'm not free, I still do like silence live streaming. I'm trying to avoid doing restreaming because you restreaming, you need to use somebody else's content because it has to be a reaction videos to do restreaming. And when you do restreaming, if it's not your videos, those watch time hours will not generate to yours. So it has to be your own videos. If you're not a comedian and you don't produce a video that is reaction, it's very difficult to generate those watch hours. So in the meantime, what I did in the times that I'm busy, I'll leave my live stream as a silent stream. I'll leave it aside. Turn your videos or turn your phone or whatever device you're using, turn it in a corner where your face is not working. There is no distraction. Just turn it in a corner in your house and leave it to play live. That is another achievement to gain more watch hours. So I will advise you to go that because you've already got yourself 2.9 and it remains about 1.1. And that is the hardest part, honestly. But you've done well. Give yourself a handshake. Well done. Well done. Do that. Continue. I will advise if you have the time, you can do your live stream on every day if you have the slightest time. Just do it. And I don't know if you've done this as well. Sometimes when you add playlist, if you generate playlist as well, that can also generate people to view your playlist as long as they are related to each other. When people watch one videos, they will continue with the rest of them. That can also increase your views and watch hours as well. That's another area you need to work on. But all the same, congratulations for your achievement for today, for getting that. That is really, really good. Okay. And you're very, very welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. So leave your channel. Maybe you can type it on my contact on the channel on the comment below. Let me subscribe to yours as well. And thanks for subscribing. I'm gonna push out some very, very key point videos in the coming week where I will show how to add playlists and stream, as well as how to get on your way monetization really, really fast. So leave your channel below, your channel name, and then I'll subscribe. Okay. Keshuku Jackson is my channel name. That's fine. I will search for that. Thank you so much for coming by, and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. So we can collaborate as YouTubers. Yeah, I will look out for you. And thank you so much. I think that's the end of my day today because I was meant to be here for 1 hour 30 minutes. I think I've hit above my timing now. So I will subscribe and then we'll get in touch. Yeah. And you're welcome as well. Thank you. Take care now. I'll see you when I get subscribed. Yeah. We can collaborate more. You take care now. Bye, everyone. I'll see you on my next live, which is the next coming weekend. So look out for me, 6 p.m. every weekend on Let's Grow with Maria. Take care now. See you soon. Bye. Take care. Bye.